Shannon's been sitting on this next product for a few weeks now, or putting her feet up on it. As many of you know, I sit on, oh, by the way, I didn't, you know what? As you launched your review before I introduced you, and at the end of it, I didn't say who you were. That, in case you didn't know, was Ayaz Akhtar, who is the host of Tech News Today.
Hi.
At 10 a.m. Monday through Friday Pacific. He sits over there. You see him on Know How. There he is, over there. See him on Know How every week, every Thursday, showing us how to do great stuff. What are you doing this week on the
This week, we're going to actually be building our own server, so web server. We're going to have.
Are you insane?
We need to. You kind of have to do this to do like 100 other projects. So I have to do this week.
Step one.
Yeah.
Step one.
All right. Sounds like fun. Thank you, Ayaz. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Now, our producer, Shannon Morse. As many of you know, I sit on a yoga ball at my desk. It's popped a couple of times, but it's usually pretty reliable. You didn't know that? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, there's video on YouTube.
You don't ever want to be on a ball when it pops because you suddenly, it's like somebody pulled the chair off. It doesn't
no.
slowly go down. It just boom, and you're floating in air, and then not anymore. So this might be a better solution. It certainly won't pop.
I have an alternative for you.
Reason I sit on a ball is because it keeps me alert. It works at my core. This is called the Turnstone Buoy.
The Turnstone Buoy, and they call that the Turnstone Buoy because it looks like I'm sitting in the ocean on top of a buoy, and I'm just kind of waving around with the waves. Good
now
times.
it's not contoured for your bottom. It doesn't have a back support. It's really just a tuffet.
Basically, yeah. So this thing, what I found was interesting about this is that it keeps me sitting upright as opposed to slouching over.
Yep.
And opposed to a ball,
it's active sitting.
You know, you bounce up and down and it toughens up your legs a whole lot.
Yeah.
This ends up working out your core because it's keeping you sitting up straight and it's keeping you moving around. Whether that's like swiveling around or focusing.
Well, see, a ball won't do that. You can't. You can't turn that way. Yeah.
Another thing you can't do on a ball is actually like sit like this.
Well, you could, but you have to have extremely good balance. Yeah.
So I can actually balance on this and like just sit there on my computer all day.
So that would be the difference between this and a ball. It is more stable. Than a ball,
It's a lot more stable. Yeah. It looks a little bit better, and it has this built-in bottom so that
coworkers are not going to be tempted to go at you with scissors and pop you.
Exactly. Yeah. You can't pop this. Although with this one, it does scuff up really easily because the sides are plastic.
Okay.
So
is there a ball underneath? What is it that you're sitting on?
No, there's not. So I can lift this up. It only weighs about 20 pounds.
Okay.
Very, very lightweight. So the bottom of this is curved.
Oh.
Like that.
It's just like a pneumatic, but it's not a ball. It's solid, hard plastic.
It's solid. Yeah. And the other nice thing about this,
but it's rounded so that you
can raise it up.
You can't do that on a ball without a compressor.
It goes from 17 inches all the way up to 22.5, I believe it is.
This is impressive.
Yeah, and since it's only 20 pounds, you could totally take this on BART with you. I'm just kidding. See, even I can lift it up.
Now, how much is this sucker?
It's $200.
Okay, see, a ball is $16.95.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey. Honestly, if I didn't have that kind of money, I probably wouldn't buy it.
But you like this a lot.
But I love this. It is so
You
comfy.
kept saying, come sit on my
It's so
tuffet.
much fun. Yeah, everybody in the entire workspace was like, can I sit on it?
So pros and cons.
So my pros on this is it's very comfortable.
I like how it can go up and down.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
It's quite enjoyable.
Yeah.
And it keeps me very aware of my posture.
Yes.
So it keeps me moving.
Yes.
And that's a really important factor.
That's why I like sitting on a ball. It's a much more active way. You don't sit here and slump.
Yes.
You really have to work to stay on your ball or your tuffet, as it were.
And my con for it is it scuffs and it is expensive.
It's a little pricey at $200.
Yeah, $200. But when you go on their website, you can actually customize it, so you can get different colors and whatnot. So you might quite enjoy that.
Of tuffets.
It's the Moto X of tuffets. Exactly.
MyTurnstone.com. It's called the Turnstone Buoy. Is it a buy, a don't buy, a try? What do you say?
It's a buy. I really liked it.
Wow.
I've been having so much fun with this.
Are you going to keep it?
Yeah, I hope so.
Wow.
I might have to send it back.
We're gonna make you sit on it now for the next 2 years.
All right.
You committed. You said bye.
I've signed that contract.
It's a lot. You know, it's more expensive than a ball, but it's a lot cheaper than a typical office chair, which can be $800 to $1,000.
And a lot of those expensive office chairs, I still end up slouching.
I know.
I still sit there, and I'm like,
I know. No arm rests, no back rests. You really have to work to stay on it.
You do.
That's the point.
I like it.